back in 1996. I went to go watch it in the theater when it came out. I was a teenager. Me and my girlfriend at the time went to go watch it. I think the Friday it came out, I don't know what day it came out exactly, but the day it came out, we went. And when I'm telling you, it was packed. It was probably the most packed theater I ever seen ever for any movie that I've ever watched. But we got our tickets, and this is how many people were there and wanted to watch the movie. We had no choice but to sit all the way in the front. I mean, the very last row of seats. So we had to like kind of slump a little bit in the seat and look up at the screen. And even like that, with that kind of messed up point of view, man, was it worth it? Man, like the crowd reaction, the whole movie itself was really good. After that, I've watched it every year since. But I don't know why, I've never gotten a chance to do a reaction video or commentary video. And even though I watch it every July, every 4th of July. So I'm going to do one now. But I've seen this movie so many times that I can't help but to do the dialogue. I got to do the lines. So I'm going to challenge myself to try to do as many as possible. And you're welcome to join along. I also got to mention, man, it's probably the best marketing I ever seen for this movie. Because what they did was, it was kind of like a War of the Worlds radio show where everybody thought it was real. And a lot of people who saw the broadcast of their marketing thought it was real. I thought it was real. At the very beginning, at least. I wonder if I could show it to you.
Do it! Do it!
This is the World News Network with Barry Nolan.
Good evening. On this most historic day, and in case you've just tuned in, brace yourself. You are looking at live coverage as several alien spacecraft, I repeat, alien spacecraft, are hovering above major world cities, including Washington, D.C., New York, Los Angeles, Moscow, Paris, and London. Throughout the day, we've been watching in a kind of horrified wonder as the craft first began appearing around the globe. Although there have been no communications from the visitors, Washington officials are quick to assure us that there is presently no reason for fear or panic. Here's Brett Lewis at the White House with the latest. Brett?
Thanks, Barry. A hastily called news conference broke up moments ago. White House Communications Director Constance Spano spoke to the public's growing concern.
Good afternoon. So far, the phenomenon has not caused any damage. In all likelihood, it will not. It's very important that everyone try to remain calm and not panic. The EBS has been activated, so should the situation escalate, you will be instructed on what to do.
General Gray of the U.S. Space Command followed with a brief statement addressing what is really on everybody's mind.
We have placed the military under yellow alert. We want to assure all Americans that the military is fully prepared for any contingency. And we are proceeding in a cautious and responsible manner.
General Gray then left the podium without taking any questions. That's all the information we have at this time. But if I could interject a little personal observation, things around the White House are looking very tense, to say the least. Barry, back to you.
Thanks, Brett. It is probably safe to assume that the tension is being felt around the globe, tension that began earlier today when we first received bizarre reports of fire raging in the skies over Russia.
Igor, can you hear me? This unexplained disturbance and the hysteria that it's causing are incredible.
How would you describe what you are seeing?
It is clearing the mountains. Sightings have been reported here in Novosibirsk, Russia, and other parts of Siberia. Moving too slowly to be a comet or meteor, astronomers are baffled as to its origin.
Certainly we are baffled no more. Scientists now confirm those firestorms were the exhaust of alien craft entering our atmosphere. Jerry Dunphy is live at the Pentagon with the latest information on yet more UFO sightings. Jerry?
Seems there are additional unconfirmed sightings now over Japan, the Mediterranean, and China. What you see on your screen right now is a map indicating the locations of spacecraft around the world. Red indicates confirmed sightings. Yellow signifies unconfirmed sightings or firestorms, which we now recognize as the arrival of a new ship.
Looking live again at the spacecraft, you can see that the size of these ships is really quite remarkable. It is reported that each craft is over 15 miles in diameter and casts a shadow so immense it can literally throw an entire city into darkness. Officials continue to assure us that there is presently no cause for panic, but throughout much of the country, panic has been the order of the day. Earlier today, Ernie Anastas filed this report from New York as thousands took to the streets in a desperate attempt to escape.
All right, this is New York City. This is incredible. New York City hasn't experienced this kind of panic situation since the blackout in 1968. Stay here. 1968. Look, this is impenetrable. Massive gridlock. Nobody is moving. And all of these people are just trying to get out of the city as fast as they can. Turn the camera around. Look at these people. They've packed their cars. They're throwing up on top of the trucks. They're trying to keep their families together. Look over here. There are people up here. If you look at that building, they are throwing things out the window, down to the street, trying to get them into their cars so they can get out of the city as fast as they can.
And now from Washington, Colin Barkley brings us more on the public reaction. Colin?
I'm here in Hyattsville, Maryland, but the scene you were witnessing is recurring all around the country as people scramble to get out from underneath the shadow of the spaceships that are blotting out the sun. Even in rural areas, they are suffering tremendous traffic jams as people are trying to reach friends and family around the country.
I just have a bad feeling about this. My wife's in Indianapolis. She's pregnant. I just want to go be with my wife.
If they're friendly, we can come back, right?
Interesting story. This young couple you see on the videotape decided they couldn't make it to the church on time, so they got married right here in the fast lane. Now, if you're watching this at home, highway officials have asked that you stay at home until the congestion has died down. If you really must get on the road, I recommend you bring along sensible shoes.
From panic and gridlock in the east to quite a different reaction in the west, in Los Angeles, there's near jubilation as residents have taken to the rooftops in celebration of our alien visitors. Wendy Walsh in Los Angeles, just what is going on there?
Well, it's not the stairway to heaven, but it'll just have to do for now. Below us, we can see hundreds of UFO fanatics who have gathered on rooftops here in downtown Los Angeles to welcome the new arrivals. These signs are amazing, as you can see from the tape. We asked a few people what they were hoping to see tonight. Oh, God, I hope they bring back Elvis!
In 1978, this dropped out of the sky and hit me, on top of my head. Well, I'm hoping to get them.
Sorry, Wendy, I'm sorry, we're going to have to cut your report short because we are just now receiving breaking news from the Pentagon that the Air Force is, in fact, about to make an effort to contact the aliens. Our Monica Soloway is standing by at Andrews Air Force Base with more details on what is being dubbed Operation Welcome Wagon. Monica.
General Van Horn and his men have been working under crisis conditions, scrambling to get the equipment needed to make this mission possible. Now, in light of our apparent inability to communicate with our visitors, Pentagon officials have retrofit this Skylift helicopter with a type of visual communications device, which they hope will be the first step in communicating with the alien craft. Now, this is not a military aircraft. This comes from the Forest Service, and it is normally used to carry tons of water to fire situations. But as you can see from this tape made earlier today, it has been loaded up with a powerful generator and refitted with these enormous light panels that are attached to the hull and onto the side.
You are watching live continuing coverage of Operation Welcome Wagon, the first physical attempt to communicate with the alien visitors.
Now, it's a little hard to see here from the ground, but this night vision view is showing us the mission in progress. Any second now, you should see the Skylift helicopter turn on. There they are, 64 powerful lights on either side of the Skylift helicopter have just begun to flash humanity's first visual message to our visitors.
Something's opening.
Something is happening. A bright light is now coming from the craft. We can see it from here.
We're feeling it pretty bad up here. Something's pushing on us. Aboard! 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 Come on! Can you stop?
Mission time marker 01210.
We'll get back to Monica Soloway live at Andrews Air Force Base just as soon as we can. Brett Lewis at the White House. Brett, we can hear you, but we seem to be having some trouble with our video feed. Brett, what's the latest there?
The president has ordered the immediate evacuation of the entire city. Not being told why. Only there's been some type of dramatic change in the current situation. I'm being told we've got to leave as well. I'll try to keep you up to date as much as possible.
What is that? What's happening? What's happening?
But if not, look it up. It's like it's a Fox special. But they started off as like a news broadcast where it looks legit, like there's an alien invasion happening, and that had me hooked. Like, okay, this is gonna be really, really big, really good. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, and this is a extended version too. 2.5 hours. Man, I prefer the original, but I can't find it anywhere online, so this is all they got. Yeah. Before Disney. Independence Day. July 2nd. God bless America. America. I wonder if that plaque is still there and in good condition. Oh man, the shadow. The UFO shadow, man. The blue ball. Boom. Imagine seeing that in the theater, man. Like, whoa. Oh, the perfect song. Of the world as we know it. And I usually use subtitles, but that would be cheating, so no subtitles.
If this isn't an insanely beautiful woman,
I'm hanging out. Pow!
Is only 375,000 kilometers.
Coming from the moon.
It's coming from the moon.
Whoa. I want to give a special shout out to my son right now. He's in the Marines. Proud of him. Every time I see anything military related, I think about him. Him and everyone who has ever served in the military.
Well, sir, it's slowing down.
It's what?
It's what?
It's
slowing down, sir. Give me the president.
Get me the Secretary of Defense.
Damn, messed up. Wake him.
And wake him.
I love this movie. I have a confession to make.
I have a confession to make. I'm sleeping next to a beautiful young brunette.
Everybody laughed in the theater at this part.
You didn't understand.
Oh, and happy 4th of July to anybody watching in the United States of America.
Problem. They elected a warrior.
And they got a whip. So right here we got the youngest president ever. In the real life, you got the oldest president ever.
The Orange County Dispatch has voted you one of the 10 sexiest men of the year.
That's kind of flirty right there.
That's accomplishing something.
I wonder what's his name was kind of jealous. Now right here, I like this because you get a scale of how big this thing is. That's like your average satellite right there. Boom. Huge.
My Social Security will expire. You'll still be sitting there.
I'm thinking.
Think already.
Well, think already.
Hey, do you have any idea how long it takes for those cups to decompose?
If you don't move soon, I'm going to start to decompose.
I still can hear the theater laughter, man.
I'm only saying it's been, what, 4 years? You still wearing a wedding band?
3 years.
All right, 3, 4. You're divorced. Come on.
Move on. Checkmate.
Checkmate.
This is not checkmate.
Wait a minute. This is not checkmate.
Doing every I love X-Files too. I hope you get to see it.
That was a little, that was Fox promoting his own TV show. This guy right here is hilarious, man. Imperial Valley, California. Southern California. People who haven't been to California think that Southern California has all beaches and sand and all palm trees and stuff. Like 80% of it is desert. It's part of it right here. And, you know, not to brag or anything, but Northern California is beaches, of course, the Bay Area where I'm from. And Northern California is very foresty, good soil, which is why they grow a lot of wine and weed. Humboldt County, that's what a lot of marijuana in California comes from, because of the rich soil. And then you got the snow, Lake Tahoe and stuff. Yeah, and I think Southern California has a little bit of a snow. Big Bear, I think. The hero, the guy who saved humanity. Wrong field. He's drunk, flying.
You idiot.
I've heard of drunk driving, but drunk flying is crazy. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Little paisa kid. He's still drinking too. This has to be probably one of the most scariest ways that that aliens could actually invade. Like, imagine you wake up, you go outside, you look up, and the sky is made of metal. The entire sky is metallic. Man.
Come on, guys. Would I keep you out of the loop, huh?
Yes, you would. You actually would. Yeah, you would.
We may need to upgrade to DEFCON 3.
Absolutely. General, contact NORAD. You tell them we've upgraded to DEFCON 3.
He said we may have.
Armed forces out on weekend leave, not to mention the commanders and troops that are...
Hey, wait, I gotta go back. Is this guy right here the guy in the TV show Chips? I don't know if he was a sergeant or a chief. I don't know what he was, but I think he was in that TV show. I gotta look it up.
A few moments later.
Man, there's so many people in this movie. Everybody has aged so much. Here he is, Robert Pine. Okay. American actor, 82 years old. Still kicking. Movies and shows. Yeah, there you go. That's him. Robert Pine, Independence Day. I knew that was him.
Yet over 15 miles in width themselves.
Take us to DEFCON 3.
Yep, DEFCON 3. My brother said that it seems like human beings look more like aliens than actual aliens. And you see them coming out of the streets in New York and LA and all that, they all look kind of odd. And if you look at Earth, we're very, very diverse in the way we dress and look and everything. So if those aliens all look alike, like they do in this movie, they're going to be like, why does everybody look different here? And that same brother doesn't like this movie. He says it's not serious. It's not the way it would happen. It's too comical. Especially when Will Smith punches the alien. He doesn't like none of that. But I think it's my favorite alien movie. I just like it a whole lot. This is that fake news report that they showed on TV to market the movie. Boom. Big old fireball.
Mr. President, with your permission, I'd like to remain at your side.
I was hoping you would.
I had a feeling you would.
All right.
And what happens if they do become hostile?
God help us all.
And God help us.
Oh, I messed that one up. Oh my God, these guys.
Did they do any sexual things to you?
Oh, that guy's spitting out his coffee, man. They're back. He remembers. Look at that. Man, that would look so crazy if we saw that in real life.
It's too early, baby.
Why is he awake so early? Oh, I guess it's 4th of July, so. No, it's not. Wait a minute. Yeah, I like that, man. Whoever came up with that idea of the whole shadow thing, perfect. Why can't they make movies like this anymore? Original ideas that are this good. Oh, World Trade Center, man. A human alien. That's sick. A little off topic, but I always thought they should have made the World Trade Centers back to where they originally were. If not there, maybe not exactly there, but somewhere around that area. You know, you should go ahead, have the memorial, have the building that they have now, but also rebuild those two buildings again. Not only that, just a tad bit higher, just to show them, like, no, we're gonna come back even stronger, bigger. And I saw back in 2001, I saw on the internet somebody had an idea, and I like it. It's subtle, but it'll send out a message. It was a picture of some antennas that formed the shape of a middle finger, way at the top. That would be perfect. They should have did that. They could still do it. I would, man. Just rebuild them.
There's gonna be a lot of frightened people out there.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
Little shaking, they get all scared.
Little shaking, they running.
Messed that one up.
Shooting aliens.
Oh, you shooting aliens, right? Oh, you think you tough? All right,
Don't slap him, Will.
Watch out, watch it now.
How could you miss a big old metal object in the sky? Oh, wow, look at that.
And then what?
Checkmate.
Checkmate. I better call my housekeeper. I gotta call my lawyer.
Forget my lawyer. The question. Oh, man.
The question of whether or not we're alone in the universe has been answered. Must attempt to reserve judgment.
He says he's your husband.
Is she repeating the lines because she wrote it? She wrote that speech?
If you feel compelled to leave these cities,
do so in an orderly fashion. Yep, very orderly. 2020 all over again.
Look, why are you acting like this?
Why? That's why.
Don't slap her, Will. I've always wondered, if she's a stripper, right? That means he met her at a strip club, more than likely. I don't know who had that idea, man. I don't know what they were thinking. I think the writer of whose ever idea that was a fan of strip clubs and of strippers, and he saw nothing wrong with it. Yeah, and I say he. It had to be a guy. But I've seen comments and stuff like, what? Come on, man. Even the military doesn't want to make him an astronaut because he wants to marry a stripper.
You take care of yourself, you hear?
She looks so different now.
Why don't you get some things packed?
But you are not as charming as you think you are, sir.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Them big old dandeliers.
Old chicken leg.
Oh! The television said they started eluding already, huh?
Vultures.
Vultures.
I love you.
I love you.
You think they don't know what you know?
They know.
Believe me, they know.
Oh.
She works for the president. They know everything.
They don't know this.
How come you spend 8 years in MIT to become a cable repairman? All I'm saying is they got people who handle these things, David.
They want HBO, they call you.
They'll call you.
That part right there, HBO took advantage of it when they were showing the movie on their channel. They used that part over and over. I remember that. Look at Russell.
Traumatic stress syndrome from his service as
No, he's a Vietnam vet. Man.
You don't want to die a virgin.
Again, the theater erupted right there, man. Everybody was cracking up. You read my mind.
You read my mind!
I'm still your father.
No, you're not. You're just the man who married my mother. You're nothing to me.
Oh.
Thank God they left that out.
LAPD is asking Los Angelinos not to fire their guns at the visitor spacecraft.
That's something LA would do. Oakland would too.
You want to do the honors for me, man?
Wuss.
You're a wuss. It says, Captain Stephen Hiller.
Loser.
United States Marine Corps. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
This part's hilarious. When that guy walks in.
The booty like this is a wedding ring.
Oh man. I gotta say it again. The theater went crazy.
Man, you know I really like Jasmine. You know that, right?
Exactly. Tell them.
Man, you never gonna get to fly the space shuttle if you marry a stripper.
That's right. Oh Lord. And she's still doing it. Like one thing is like he met her like that, but she's still stripping. You know who?
This is so cool.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong. But is that Rose from 2.5 Men?
Hey, there's my angel. Come on. Come on, Boomer.
She has her son at the strip club
What the hell's the kid doing
in a broom closet.
You try finding a sitter today. Hey,
Who thought of this, man?
Come on, Boomer.
She always keeps her portable phone listed for emergencies. Sometimes it's just her first initial.
They called it a portable phone back then.
With a type of visual communications device.
President.
I don't think that's how aliens will communicate with the light. Math has to be the. It is the universal language.
Echo 1, welcome wagon.
But if not that,
I repeat, welcome wagon.
I like how Counter of the Fourth Kind, I think it's called.
The White House. Look at this.
Steven Spielberg, where they use music or sound. That would maybe more likely than light.
David, you have to
David, tell him.
Tell him.
I know why we're losing
We
signal.
have satellite disruption.
Never mind. There are a little, I don't know, things that are not really plausible. A lot of people say that, and I believe them. But you're saying in this movie, they have the technology to travel the galaxy, right? But those aliens don't have their own satellites. They have to use Earth, the satellites from Earth. Yeah, the line of sight, that wouldn't, I don't think, a lot of people don't think that would actually happen because they would just launch their own satellites throughout the world so they can communicate. And even if they didn't have satellites, their signals are so strong they have to be they could go through Earth. But you know, they gotta have a plot. I like this part because here's where we know that they're actually hostile. Here's what we find out. There you go. It's wartime.
We are evacuating. Listen, for $300 an hour, you can put me through to his house in the Hamptons.
$300 an hour. Yep. Old school cell phones, man.
You must leave now.
Either LA or San Francisco would really do something like that. They're opening up! Beautiful. You don't say that, right?
Pretty.
No, I messed that one up. Pretty. Time's up.
Time's up.
Here we go. Oh! Practical effect, by the way. I remember seeing behind the scenes footage.
Hey! And action!
That guy's stealing money. It looks like Terminator 2 right there. Yeah, it's pretty much like a nuke. The fire really traveled that slow? The dog gotta be saved. Look how slow the fire is traveling behind them. Come on. I still think she would have fried to death. Boiled or something. Oh, look at the World Trade Center, man. Kind of prophesied a little bit. Dear God.
You scared, man?
No.
No.
Hold me.
Hold me.
Hey, no sir. Just a little anxious to get up there and whoop E.T.'s ass, that's all.
E.T.
You get your chance.
You all get your chance.
Get your chance.
Good hunting.
Good hunting. Dismissed.
Kick the tires and light the fire.
Big Daddy.
Is that big boy on home, Captain? You the man.
You the man.
Well, the good reverend would say.
As the good reverend would say.
Boom. Holy God. They didn't know how big it was, I guess.
Lock and load.
And he's not up close.
Fire at will.
Fire at will. Fire at will. The theater was like in shock right there, man. Like, what? They have force field, man. First one. Second one, man. Boom.
Damn, they got shields too.
Yep. That's a dog fight right there for you.
We're gonna have to make a run for this one here. Let's get low, let's get fast.
Woo!
Check me out, Stevie. I'm gonna try something. Man, I don't do nothing stupid over there.
You know me? Oh! No!
You can't hit nothing.
He's good. He's a good pilot. Low bridge.
Oh, low bridge.
So right there, right? What happened to the force field? I guess when it hit the dirt, it broke. Yeah, this is the part my brother hates. Get off me! He's mad, man, because they killed his friend, man. How did he know to open that? Pow! Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Had to twist her arm to get her to take her medicine. You're gonna be all
Well, that's what happened to the mom.
You're gonna be fine.
Passed away. Probably from the same sickness as him.
Cool.
He's a little floozy, huh? He like every boy that she talks to.
There's still love there, I think.
Love was never a problem.
Love was never a problem.
All you need is love.
All you need is love.
You hear what they're talking
I
about?
like how he defends his son right here, man.
Captain, get him out of here. Hey, don't tell him to shut up.
That's right.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
We were totally unprepared for this.
Don't give me unprepared.
They were all locked up in a bunker. Where was that? David.
I don't know.
Area 51.
Right? Area 51.
Take my word for it.
Yeah, look at his face.
Mr. President?
That's not 100% accurate.
Entirely.
I messed that up too. Thought I knew this movie, man.
Everybody! He's speaking his word.
They're always around, those guys.
Hop on!
You want that nutcase to hop on? Imagine being on that set.
Through the burning desert with your dreadlocks sticking out the back of my parachute. You gotta come down here with that. When I flew overhead, I saw a base not too far from here.
Ain't on the map.
It ain't on the map.
Trust me, it's there.
Trust me, it's there.
That's right. Really is there.
Let's see it.
I'm sorry, sir. It's a clean room. I have to keep it static free. We'll all go to
Open
decontamination.
the door.
That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Why the hell wasn't I told about this place?
2 words, Mr. President.
Plausible deniability. I learned what that means because of this movie. I had to look it up.
How do you get funding for something like this?
I like this part too.
You don't actually think they spend $20,000 on a hammer, $30,000 on a toilet seat, do you?
That's true, man. It's like the United States gets overbilled. Like whenever the United States wants to build anything, they get over. Like they pay way more than they should than any country. Like they're trying to. I can't believe they're barely making it. But the bullet train from LA to San Francisco. Oh my God, how expensive it is compared to the Japanese bullet train. I think Europe has one, and the Chinese one. Nowhere near what it costs in the United States.
Heading up the research department on this.
Hey, Data.
Guess you'd like to see the big tamale, huh?
Big tamale. I'm glad they chose him for that part. Like the perfect casting. So that would be like a 65 Mustang right now. Not that old.
We've been trying to put her back together since the late 1960s.
Don't tell me you've had this for 40 years.
1960.
The last 24 hours have been really exciting.
Exciting?
Exciting?
People are dying
out there. I don't think exciting is a word I'd choose to describe it.
Or as some of us have come to call it,
the freak show.
The freak show.
His reaction.
It's an organic life form.
Can they be killed?
Can they be killed?
What code?
What code?
You want to see my clearance?
Ah.
Maybe I'll just leave this here with you. Let him pass.
Let him pass.
The hell out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, they go inside of it.
Obviously, this cockpit was designed to seat 3. These configurations.
The Matrix. Decimated, man.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a dancer.
Ballet.
Ballet.
No. Exotic.
Poor
I want you to meet the
Dylan. When he grew up and he found out. It scared the hell out of everyone. When I first saw it. And why is that doctor acting like he does it every day? Like it's an everyday occurrence that they operate on aliens. Woke up. Why did it choose to go into his brain? How did he know he was in charge? It scared the hell out of everyone too. Superhero landing.
Can there be a peace between us?
Peace? No peace. Oh, gangster.
What is it you want us to do?
Die. Man, just die. That's why he says in his speech, it's not about persecution, it's about annihilation.
After they've consumed every natural resource, they move on.
We're next.
And we're next.
Pow! Nuke him.
Nuke them.
Just nuke the bastard.
Let's nuke the bastards.
Oh, he loves that.
I never stopped loving you.
But that wasn't enough, was it?
Boring. So again, these aliens can travel the galaxy, but they can't detect a stealth bomber. Target remains. I repeat, target remains.
Target remains. I repeat, target remains.
Jasmine!
How do you know to find her exactly there?
We can't stop the bleeding.
Man. This part is like the saddest part of the whole movie. See, this movie has heart, man. It has everything.
Is mommy asleep now?
Is mommy sleeping now?
Yeah, she is.
Mommy's sleeping.
Man, poor guy. That's why presidents age so much, man. Except for Trump. Alright. Time to fight back. Again, my brother pointed out a very good point. He says that he's supposed to be drunk here, right? Really drunk. And then when they tell him when he gets the idea for the virus, he instantly sobers up. Come on.
Come on. Get off this freezing concrete floor before you catch cold. Come on.
Catch a cold with the concrete floor.
Genius.
And now he's sober.
I'm sorry, my fault.
Somebody screamed their head off like, man.
By the craft's shield, we can't penetrate their defenses.
We know that. How did you do that?
How did you do that?
Give it a virus.
Gave it a virus.
A computer virus.
Computer virus.
Here's the part that gets so much hate.
We're going to have to fly their alien craft out of our atmosphere and dock with it. We can enter here, as shown in these satellite photos. We then upload the virus.
Oh,
we then set off some kind of explosion.
Yeah, movies like this and like Armageddon and all those kind of movies. Anything with space, it gets a lot of hate. There's no way computer virus from Earth is gonna affect a big old super technological mothership. You know, like an alien spacecraft. No way. And then in Armageddon, Ben Affleck, he told Michael Bay, like, wouldn't it be easier to train astronauts to drill than to train drillers to be astronauts? And that's true. Somebody else pointed out, I think it was pitch meeting. I think it was them. The guy saw him fly, and he knows how to operate him now. Like, everybody on Earth saw him fly. Everybody knows their maneuvering capability. But now, just because he saw him fly, he knows how to operate the spaceship. Oh yeah, it can fly. You really think you can fly that thing?
You can fly that thing?
I understand you are upset over the death of your wife.
I love this part.
No excuse for making another fatal mistake.
There's one mistake I am thankful to say that I don't have to live with.
You're fired.
Mr. Nimzicki, you're fired.
They want to organize a counteroffensive.
About bloody time. Dun, 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 dun. Chuck-a-blue.
That's impressive, considering it's all being done with the Morse code.
I think there's a plan somewhere in the United States military, in the government. I forgot what it's called, but if there was an alien invasion, they have like a plan, or a bunch of plans. But one of them is that if they're really high tech and we have to fight them, the best way to fight them is to go low tech. Instead of using our technology against them, you can't win that way. You have to go back to the old technology that they hopefully won't be aware of. And that includes Morse code.
Ever since I was kidnapped by aliens 10 years ago, I've been dying for
Why did
some
they make that a
payback,
face?
and I just want you to know
Now they know that it probably did
I
happen.
won't let you down.
You'll have 30 seconds to get your asses out of there. Good luck,
Why
Joe.
30 seconds?
Well, it's the strongest radio transmitter we could get. You'll tell us when you've uploaded the virus.
That looks like something else.
Now he gets ambitious.
And now you love him.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered.
Hey, recognize that kid. He was Buckwheat in the Little Rascals, I think.
Now or
He
forever.
had the wedding band on.
Major.
Here we go.
Sir.
One of the best features in a movie history. I wish I could do the whole thing, but I can't.
And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind.
Mankind, that
Mankind, that
should have a different meaning.
word should have new meaning for all of us today.
New meaning.
We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore.
That's right.
Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July.
Woo!
And you will once again be fighting for our freedom.
Not from tyranny or persecution. But from annihilation.
But from annihilation. The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
And it rhymed. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
My last two.
You are a lifesaver. Almost put a hex on the whole damn thing.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Dave. That's supposed to be a tribute or a homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Missile launch.
Oh, crap. Which one?
Now they love him.
Not until the fat lady sings.
Oh, yes, okay.
You're thinking about his friend, man.
Important.
Drag and roll.
Oops.
Ooh.
Oops. What does that mean? What do you mean?
No, I got it. Some jerk didn't put.
I know what I
got it, dog.
mean when I say oops. What do you mean?
Some jerk.
Oops. Yes, yes.
Without the oops.
Without the oops.
Just trying to get a feel for old girl, that's all.
Oh, no, don't leave her alone. Really.
Look, no hand.
Leave her alone. We finally made it to space. Somebody else pointed out, wouldn't they notice that an old spaceship has suddenly popped up? Yep, planning a ground invasion. I remember getting those viruses back in the LimeWire days. And they do have that laughing skull thing, some of them do. Baby go, baby go, baby go, baby go.
He's uploading the virus.
Alright.
Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby. Alright.
Oh, everybody was disappointed. I think the president has a lot of
disengage.
He has a lot to do with the victory because he shot it twice.
I want another shot at it.
There you go.
I strongly recommend you disengage.
Eagle 1.
And boom.
Alright, Mr. President, here we go. Alright,
But how are the missiles hitting them if they don't have a key signature? I'm not Jewish.
I'm not Jewish.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
I don't want to die a virgin.
Man, she's a floozy.
We'll both die virgins.
Loser.
Eagle 2.
I'm on it.
Boom. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Pilot, identify yourself.
It's me, Russell Case, sir.
I told you I wouldn't let you down.
I couldn't remember. Who the hell is this guy?
Gentlemen, let's
plow the road.
Do me a favor.
Tell my kids I love them very
Tell
much.
my children I love them very much.
I won't pat it.
Dad, what's he doing?
It would have been better if he would have died saying that.
Come on.
Hello, boy.
Hello, boys.
I'm back. Wow. He did it. The son of a bitch did it.
He did it. The son of a bitch did it.
Alright. What your father did was very brave. You should be proud of him.
What your father did was very brave. You should be proud of him.
I am.
I am.
Haha. Goon.
Tell them how to bring
Bring those sons of bitches down. Clink, 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 clink. Oh, now these guys. There you go.
You get us out of here in 30 seconds?
I heard the fat lady sing.
Forget the fat lady. You're
obsessed with the fat lady.
Drive us out of here. Oh, they're chasing us.
Oh, really? You think?
Oh, good catch. I took the hit.
We're not hit. We're not hit. Stop side seat driving.
Left. Tunnel. Exit left.
Where the hell do you think I'm going?
Okay. We're Uh-oh, they're closing up on us. Is that closing?
Shut up!
Must go faster. Go.
Oh. Elvis has left the building.
Elvis has left the building.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So she jumped on him. She didn't. That means she loves him more. Well, to the guy who saved the world, this is what he says to him.
Not bad.
Wow. There go your fireworks.
Didn't I promise you fireworks?
You sure did. They should have kept it like this, man, instead of a part 2. The perfect ending. Wouldn't that be falling on them too? Directed by Roland Emmerich. Man, this dude gets a lot of hate. A lot of people don't like his disaster movies, but I really like them, man. They're fun to watch. They're over the top. Don't make no sense. Like, so many plot holes and stuff, but I like them. So, like I said from the beginning, I like it a lot. So, from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this movie here a solid 12. That's the highest score I can give to any movie. Happy 4th of July. Catch you on the next one.